Hey everybody, how you guys doing out there today? I hope everybody is staying healthy and safe. Well, I had a really good time putting together the Blast from the Past episode on the air raid, and I wanted to do another one. This one is actually even older than the air raid. I originally had this shoe. I was probably about 9 or 10 years old, and so that's a long time ago. But I to this day can still remember that shoe, and I have very fond memories of it. And that particular shoe is the Magic Johnson Converse Weapon from 1986. Before MJ and Nike took over the basketball and sneaker worlds, the 80s was ruled by another MJ, and his shoe of choice was Converse. In 1986, Irving Magic Johnson was probably the biggest basketball star on the planet. At that time, he was a three-time NBA champion point guard for the Los Angeles Lakers and the leader of the Lakers' Showtime offensive attack. Along with 3 NBA titles, Magic was a 2-time NBA Finals MVP, a 6-time NBA All-Star, a 3-time assist leader, and a 2-time NBA steals leader. In the 85-86 season, the Lakers lost the Western Conference Finals to the Houston Rockets, denying the Lakers a chance to repeat as NBA champions. Magic had to sit back and watch his rival, Larry Bird, and the Boston Celtics beat the Houston Rockets in 6 games. This would be Bird's 3rd NBA title. He also won championships in 1981 and 1984. Larry was the league's most valuable player during the season and was selected as the Finals MVP. At the start of the 1986-87 season, Converse introduced the world to the Converse Weapon. At the time of its release, the weapon featured some of the best designs innovations the market had seen. The shoe featured the wide bar system, which locked the heel in place and prevented slipping on the insole. Unlike Nike's Air Jordan models, which were only worn by Michael Jordan, the Converse Weapon was worn by many of the league's superstars, including Isaiah Thomas, Kevin McHale, Bernard King, Mark Aguirre, and of course, Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. All the shoes featured colorways that matched the superstars' team colors, giving consumers several options to choose from. Converse really hit the jackpot, though, when at season's end found Magic and the Lakers facing Larry Bird and the Celtics in the NBA Finals. The Lakers ended up winning the title in 6 games to give Magic his 4th NBA title, as well as a Finals MVP and League MVP. I hate to steal a line from Nike, but it had to be the shoes. The Converse Weapon has retroed several times since 1986. However, I'm not 100% sure this is accurate, but it looks like they last retroed in 2014 and did come in a few colorways. What was really cool was, as I was doing research for this video, I came across a pair of never-worn Magic Johnson weapons from 1986 at my size 14. However, I didn't think spending $260 on a shoe I could never wear, or probably even touch without it falling apart, would have been a good purchase. Now, as many of you know, and you watch the videos, and you can see behind me, here, and over here, I am a massive Michael Jordan fan. I got the posters, I have the shoes, I have the t-shirts, I have the shorts. He is my favorite player of all time. However, in the early 80s, before we had Michael, we had Magic. And I was a big Magic Johnson fan. I was a fan of the Lakers. I was a fan of the Showtime, the fast-paced, offense. I was a big fan. And another thing is that back in those days, the early 80s, Nike wasn't the Nike of today. They were predominantly, from what I remember, they were predominantly in the running shoes, and they did have a basketball shoe. I guess it would have been the Airship. They had that, but Converse was the king of basketball in the early 80s. I mean, that was the shoe that you wore to play basketball in the early 80s, was the Converse. But anyway, I remember seeing the Converse Weapon commercial on TV, and I saw the Magic Johnson colorway, and I went crazy. I had to have it. And I actually remember where I got the shoes. My parents took me over to Super Shoes. I don't know if that's like a Pennsylvania thing or if it's a across the country thing. I don't know. But we went to Super Shoes, and what was funny about Super Shoes was they never had boxes. Everything was just the shoes out of the box. They had a wire between the shoes, and then they just threw it over a rack. So we went to Super Shoes, and it was probably back to school shopping, I guess. I don't know, but we walked in, and right there were the Magic Johnson weapons, and they had Magic and they had the Larry Bird version. Now, I know my mom, she probably wanted me to get the Larry Bird version because it was just black and white and the black wouldn't get dirty, but I had to have the Magic Johnson version. Had to have it. And I'm sure it clashed with every single piece of clothing I owned, and I probably looked like a clown when I wore it because the shoe was just this yellow, purple, vibrant, shoe, but it didn't matter. I had to have it. So I'm sure after a lot of convincing, I ended up getting the shoe, and to this day, I can still remember seeing that shoe on my lap and looking down at it on the front seat of the car, and those colors, that yellow and that purple, I just loved that shoe. And I don't remember, but I think I even had Magic's triple double version too. And I think that would have probably been like the late 80s, maybe like 89, 90. I think I had that one too. And I'll put a picture up here, but I can honestly not remember. But anyway, when I came across that listing that I mentioned in the history for that one from 1986, I'm not gonna lie. For a second, I thought about picking it up. How I was thinking about how cool that would be to have that original 1986 version, even though it's 34 years old and even though it's falling apart. But if it was like, honestly, if it would have been like $50, I probably would have picked it up. Just to have it. I think that would have been really cool to have. But anyway, that's the Magic Johnson version that I wanted to kind of share with you guys today. Like I said, I have fond memories of that shoe, and like I said, if that shoe would retro today, would I pick it up? Probably not. I almost feel like I'd be cheating on Michael Jordan if I picked it up. I almost feel like he would do like he did the Bow Wow and throw his sneakers away. He'd come over my house and throw my sneakers in the trash, something like that. But no, I think if they retro today, I don't think I would pick them up. But anyway, that's just the shoe I wanted to share with you guys today. Let me know in the comments section, what do you guys think of the Magic Johnson Converse weapon, or any of the Converse weapons? I mean, they had, like you saw in the history, they had Converse weapons in every single colorway, for the different superstars of the NBA at the time. So let me know if any of you guys had those. And I know a couple of my buddies had those. I know, especially the Larry Bird version. I know I had a lot of friends who were Larry Bird fans. So Hot Plate, Dave Mowbray, and my cousin Ryan. I know my cousin Ryan was a big Larry Bird fan. Let me know if you guys had those. I cannot remember. But anyway, I want to thank you guys a lot for watching the video. I really appreciate it. If you like what we're doing here on the channel, please subscribe. If you like this video in particular, please hit the like button. If you want to know when the videos get uploaded, all you have to do is just hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button, and that'll let you know as soon as I upload one of these videos. But anyway, I just want to thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys are taking care out there, and have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you later.